What is up, everybody? It's your boy Brando here with Brando Reviews, and today we are going to be installing this Dongguan Huayi Auto Parts Company F30 Ambient Light Kit. So basically it is this piece right here, and this is going to replace this piece right here on the car already, all the way around here. And the one difference being that this one is chrome, it looks like a chrome black. This one's a matte black, but the big thing are the LEDs on the back. So supposedly this can do orange and blue LED lighting, depending on the setting, which I'm not really sure how you adjust, but we'll get there. We're going to be installing this in this video. So you can see it's pretty cheap plastic. This was, I think it was $59 on eBay. If you wanted to wait for it to come from China, you could have gotten it for about 30 or 40 bucks if you're willing to wait, but it is very cheap and noticeably cheaper than this one. I did notice that there were some carbon fiber editions available and other versions too, but this is the one that was the quickest to come here, and it came in like 3 days. So we're going to be replacing this to get the cool ambient lighting around here. So the first thing we need to do, per the Guangdong sheet right here, is to remove the panel up here. And I'm not going to show this anymore because I'm going to be showing you guys what to do. So we're going to remove this entire piece up here, which, you saw that? You know, you can do some of these things one-handed, but you want to be careful, okay? You don't want to rip out anything, any panels or anything. So you're going to disconnect these things back here, and we're going to take this out real quick. So I just went ahead and took out those cables that were holding it in right here. There were two of them, one right here and one right here. You just have to be very careful in pulling them out. Right here, this one was a little hard to pull out, so you have to be a little tough on it, but tough and gentle. You can slide that out just like so. And the other one was right here. And then you just had to snake the cables out and pull them out of here, and they're right there. So we don't need this anymore, so we'll go ahead and gently set that out of the way, just like so, with our nice red trim panel right there. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this piece right here, which has this little ambient light down here. It's off right now, but so this is another very easy thing to do. You just want to get your flat head or whatever, and you're just going to pry it off basically. So I really did that with one hand. And then you have this light right here, which is what we're going to be splicing into to actually power our light. So we're going to have to unplug this, and then we're going to remove this panel. All right, guys, so here it is. I went ahead and turned the flash on. So I removed this bottom cover right here. And like I said, I just popped out that connector right there, which had the light, underside LED light. Ew, it's disgusting. Under there. So we're actually going to be splicing into that for power with our connector right here. So we're going to put one into that, and then we're going to splice from the current one into this one. I'll be showing you that, of course. But it does require, it looks like a Allen key wrench screw right there. All right, guys, so I quickly just went ahead and plugged it in just to test it here. So I found out to actually change the color, you go into your iDrive screen here, so it's blue right now. You switch your ambient light color to classic, for example, and when you do that, the light color changes to orange. So when you go back here, click it, sport, and you can see it goes there. Let me just turn the headlight off real quick. You can see it slowly fades out. Turn the headlight back on, slowly fades back on very nicely. And let's just sort of mock it up here so you can see what it would look like. You're looking at a vibe sort of like this and like this. We'll be doing this entire thing in the video, guys, so don't worry. I do want to see if I turn the brightness on the screen down to like all the way down, if this goes all the way down. Yes, it does. Look at the blue, and I'm going to turn the brightness all the way down and all the way up. So your car's brightness and ambient light settings do control this completely, which is amazing. All right, guys, so the next step is fairly easy. You're going to get your T20 size adapter right here on your driver or whatever you're going to be using. Just use one of these suckers. It's the T21 right there. So we're going to unscrew all four of these. So we'll start over here. You just want to be gentle yet firm, and it'll come right on out. So I'm going to go ahead and do all four of these. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these last two right here. I already loosened them. Uno, dos. And now we just pop out this entire thing right here. So as you can see, it just comes off, and we're going to want to disconnect the one connector back here on the back of the display right here that goes to the CD player. So we're going to want to unplug that, which I can't do with one hand. So we're just going to show you guys the connector there. You have to be very forceful and firm, but gentle, and you can just pull them right out. Some of them don't have locking tabs. You'll also want to keep in mind the connector down here for the climate control, etc. It's also sort of layered into the same one up top, so you might have to disconnect them both, which I'm going to do right now. All right, guys, so we have the two panel pieces right here. So I'm going to bring them in so that I can pop the pieces from this one into the new one. You're going to have to get a little small screwdriver to pop the pieces out, this top part and the bottom part with the AC controls into their spots on the new one. So let's go do that. All right, guys, so this part's really hard to show on video, but you can see this is the CD player right here. I had to undo this one connector that connected it to the climate control over here, that little connector right there, and you had to pop this out. So I had to use this little screwdriver right here, and you can see all the different pry points on it if you look there, and then if you look on here, you can see where it sort of clips through in there, there, and there, and there, and same on the other side. So you're going to want to sort of pull it in here like this and then pull it aside until you can see the clips. Here it is right here. You can see the clips that I'm talking about right here. It's the flat ones. The other ones like these went into the top piece. So a clip here, a clip here, a clip here, and a clip right here. So you're going to take your screwdriver just like so, a little flat head. You're going to get it behind one of those flat clips right there. As you can see it pops out. And when I pop it out, you can see it sort of releases from it. And then you can slide the entire thing out. Can't do it with one hand. You're going to pop out each one on the top and the bottom, pop. So here it is. I took out the bottom piece right here, which is the climate control. You can see these little tabs right here, the tab there, all your tabs up top. Those are what those pieces went into. So you can see it right there. That's what we stuck the screwdriver in to pop it back like so. And then we just did that to all of them here. And then that released it from the pins by pulling it away. And once you have all four of them out, you can see on this side too, they have them. On this side, you have them too. Once you do that, they pop out, and now we got to pop it into the new one over here with the LEDs. So we have the new panel piece right here with the LEDs around it. So we're going to go ahead and put this back in. As you can see, I kind of had a war story right here, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to align it the correct direction, which is this way. We're going to get it in place nice and evenly, make sure nothing goes down first, and we're going to press it down into place. Serious snaps right there. Hope I didn't break anything. So let's look at it. Looks good. Everything looks in place. You can see it has those same pin connectors that the other one did, just glossier. And moment of truth right here. Looks good. Climate control. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with it. Then we're going to want to take this connector right here and we're going to plug it in here so that this AC power part is getting power from the CD player part, which plugs into your car right here. And let's see. Perfect. So it is glossier than before. That's okay. I kind of like it, honestly. So we went from this to this with our sort of whitish blue and orange LED color combo. So let's go install this back in the car. All right, guys, so we're back in the car now finally. So we're going to take our radio like we did before. You see that one connector right there at the top. We're going to connect that connector in with this piece right here like we did before when we took it out. So just like so, and then you can see our screw holes right there, 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 and there. So here we are, we have the radio in place. So now we're just going to tighten our 4 screws just like so. This one's really hard for some reason, but I probably put it in at the incorrect angle. So keep it going. So we're tight. Yeah, and then we're going to tighten all the way here. See this one? Much easier going right here. Let's keep tight. This one. This one's easy. So here we are, guys. We have this installed right here. Please, please, please don't mention the fact that I stripped this screw down so bad that I can't finish tightening it or ever take it out again, because that really crushes the inside of my soul. Be very gentle when you're screwing these in and unscrewing them, that you don't strip them. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed. In this case, I can't take this off ever again, really, without some trouble. I can, though. These 3 are fine. So now we're down to our wires over here. This is the wire that came from the car. This is what originally plugged into the underlighting right here. You can see it right there. but instead we have this one running from our new one. So we're gonna plug the one that fits, which is this little one right here. We're gonna plug this into the current light down here, and then the other connector right here is gonna go into our actual display right here. Shove it into dust. Once you get that piece plugged in right there, you're gonna get your other one right here, and you're gonna plug this into this one. All right, now we're just gonna turn the car on real quick and make sure that it works. So you can see that that lights up and it works, and then our current light is also working right here. Please disregard my disgusting stain right there. All right, guys, so make sure that all of your wires are neatly tucked away in there. You're gonna get your bottom points in, and then you're gonna just clip it in like so. You can see it's clipped in, and we are good to go. So look at it from down there. From over here. And now we're gonna go ahead and put our top panel back in. The first thing we gotta do is put these two connectors back into place where they were. So we have these two right here, as you can see. And then if we go over here to our in between right here, we have our two connectors that it goes into. The more rectangular long one goes into the top one, and then our little more square one goes down here below. And then we're gonna route them through this little thing here to keep them nice and organized. So once you have those two back in place and plugged in, you'll see that it lights up right here in the middle here, your door unlock hazards and your temperature dial right there. So now you just wanna make sure everything's aligned and it's all through that little hole back there to keep it nice and neat, which it is. And we're going to simply push it back into place. Make sure everything's aligned nice and evenly so that we don't snap any pins. You can see that end is good. So here we are, guys. This is what the fruit of our work looks like right here. You can see it's all back in place over here. And here you just had to snap it into place, make sure that everything snapped into its correct spot. You got to be a little forceful sometimes, but pop, 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 and you're in. So you can see over here with the side over here, maybe you can't because it's too dark, but it's very nice. I'm going to turn the light off up here. We're going to go ahead and switch to the other mode here real quick, classic, so you guys can see it. Brightness all the way down, all the way up. Go back over here. We'll go to sport mode. We'll go down to brightness. You can see it goes all the way dim, all the way bright. We'll keep it like halfway for now. And yeah, so there you go, guys. This is a quick look at the F30 center console trim light panel installation. I know this was kind of long, but I just wanted to show you guys everything. A very cool upgrade. It was about $60. You can get it as low as $30 if you wait from Amazon. And this one was from the seller, Duangon Haya Auto Parts. So very cool. I enjoyed this product. I enjoyed installing it, and I hope it fits my vehicle nicely. And I hope that that strip screw doesn't bother me too much. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of this cool content. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get back to you right away. See you guys later. Have a good one.